it's Chef Malls. Welcome back to another episode of our cooking show with the Celiac Disease Foundation. We're going to make pumpkin and pumpkin spice muffins. They're really tasty. And pumpkin, which is known for being such a fun seasonal flavor, also has a ton of micronutrients. It has a lot of fiber. It's really good for you. So I have 2 cups here of your pancake mix. I'm going to add in 1 cup of granulated sugar, sweeten it up a little bit. For spices, I'm using cinnamon and then some pumpkin pie spice. You can use whichever ones you like. If you like cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger, use those. Use whichever ones you like here. Those are going to go in. I'm using 1 cup of your applesauce into the bowl here. For a little extra flavor, this is totally optional, but if you have it, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So good. I have 1/3 of a cup of canola oil. You can use any neutral oil here. Now, I'm going to crack 1 egg in. If you need vegan or egg-free in this recipe, you can actually leave that egg out. The applesauce and the pumpkin are going to provide an awesome amount of structure, so you can leave the egg out. Fun fact, you actually don't want to crack your egg on the side of the bowl. That makes sort of an inopportune cut. It's a little jagged. What you want to do is crack on the counter, and then you get 1 clean crack, and your egg cracks in really nicely. I'm starting to mix this in. Then I'm going to mix in my pumpkin puree from the box. I also might add a little bit of water. I like my muffins a little bit on the thinner side versus like super tough. So up to you, but I add a little bit of water as well. So I'm going to mix in our pumpkin and you're going to see everything start coming together. I just added a little bit of water to this to make it totally homogeneous. We are mixing in all our ingredients here, nice smooth batter, and then we're going to get them into our lined muffin tins and get them baking and we'll be good to go. Now that I have my batter all the way mixed up, I'm going to get it into my lined muffin tin. These are just regular paper liners. To keep my muffins really even, I like to use either an ice cream scoop or a 1/4 cup measure. So this 1/4 cup measure was just with a little bit of oil, and you can just use your spoon. And this way, you can keep your muffins really nice and even so that they cook evenly and they all cook around the same time. Now this step is totally optional as well, but I like to just put a little pinch of sugar on top because it helps the muffins brown nicely. And that way, when they come out of the oven, they have that little extra pop of flavor and crunch on the top, which I really love. You could add a little extra cinnamon on the top too if you're a big cinnamon fan. So I'm just going to finish filling up this muffin tin, and I'm going to get them in a 375-degree oven for about 12 to 15 minutes until they're cooked through and they bounce back when you touch them with your finger. Here are our finished muffins. That's that little bit of sugar on top, and I'm just going to show you the final texture of one. These have cooled just a little bit, but I do love eating them warm. So you can see they're super moist. They hold together really nicely, full of pumpkin, and that is your final shot. And of course I have to taste it. They're so good. Can't wait for you to try these.